Hi there, it's Anna Marika Gerritsen, but call me AMG. And in episode 14 already, we are going to talk about surgery. The surgery not so merry-go-round. And I was kind of prompted to do this topic today because I've had a few clients so far who either just came out of surgery and were desperate not to get there again, or decided, although they had done, one of my clients had done my program and was feeling a lot better, but was basically had decided that already when she started the program, she was already, her endometriosis quite advanced. She already was in stage 4, and then it was quite hard to get her down to a manageable level, so she decided to go ahead anyway with surgery. And that got me thinking that that's a merry-go-round that many of you will be on, where you have surgery to have your endometrial tissue removed, and hopefully you come out of it, you recover, and you feel better. The pain may be gone, you might have more energy, you may feel better, but then over time it gets worse again. So I'm going up in terms of the endometriosis comes back. You might have endometriomas that were removed and they seem to be growing again. And so you're on this cycle of surgery, endometriosis symptoms reduce, over time they increase, surgery, and you keep going on that merry-go-round, or not so merry-go-round really. And when you think about, when you start that process of surgery, and I have clients who've had surgery every 6 months in the past, but might be once every year, still, however often you need to have that surgery, it has a major impact on your life. There's financial costs, and every time you go into surgery, there are risks, and it's not a walk in the park. And if you have to start that early in life, and you think about how long this may have to go on till we still talk about menopause as that's when life gets better. And I'll talk about that in one of the upcoming episodes, the myth of that menopause will fix it. Actually, that will be episode 16. So in 2 weeks, I'll talk about that a bit more. But that's a horrible amount of surgery. So that got me thinking, because quite a few of my clients start the endometriosis sort of using nutrition to manage their symptoms when their symptoms are getting quite severe. And yes, we can see we get improvement. That is absolutely no doubt. After 3 months, on average, symptoms are reduced across the board by about 50%. Of course, there's individual variations in that, and so there's definitely improvement. There's definitely pain reduction, less migraines and headaches, less bloating, less constipation, less diet. All those symptoms definitely improve with a specialized diet. But if you're already like my client who had big surgery, she actually had a partial hysterectomy. When you're already at stage 4, when you start the diet, you may not see the results that you really need to be able to lead a normal life. So you may decide to go and have surgery. And then you may think, well, okay, then the diet is no longer important. And this is where I got to when I was thinking about this. If you have recently had surgery, or you are planning to have surgery, after your surgery is the best time to fix up your diet. Because what that means is that the diet and your nutrition doesn't have to deal with the existing endometrial tissue that is growing wherever it is growing. what it can do is completely focus on reducing inflammation. And that means that we can stop the growth. That's the whole key of reducing your chronic inflammation, is that we can reduce or stop the growth of endometrial tissue. We can't cure it, but we can, whatever is there will be halted, the growth of it, or dramatically slowed down. So it's like after surgery, that part is cleaned up to the best of your surgeon's ability. That is the perfect time to start eating a diet that will reduce your inflammation and therefore basically make it very, very hard for endometrial tissue to adhere, to grow, and to do all the damage. So I just wanted you to think about and have if you are planning to have surgery at some time in the next few months, or if you just had surgery, really now is the time to start looking at your diet. Don't wait till, we can still, when your symptoms are severe, those of you who are watching and going, my symptoms are severe, do I have to wait till I have surgery? Absolutely not, of course not. Or if you say, I have surgery planned in about 3 or 4 months, so I have to wait. No. In preparation for the surgery, you can also do a lot with surgery, with nutrition. But it definitely, if you want to stop that cycle as much as you can, or extend the periods between your surgeries, instead of having every 6 months, maybe have it once every 2 or 3 years, and slowly increase that time in between surgeries. Going on an endometriosis diet is absolutely crucial, and I can tell you it will make such a difference. So just think about it. If surgery is in your way, in your whole package of how your endometriosis is managed, it is even more of a reason to consider diet, unless you like surgery, which of course nobody does. So that's what I want to talk about today in this episode. You can slow down, or you can stop the surgery, not so merry-go-round, by going on an endometriosis diet right after your surgery, or even leading up to it, so that you're in the best position to go through surgery and recover really quickly. That was today's episode 14. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.